What's up, guys? Today I'll be showing you how to make your own tiny task for the Windmill Infinite with alt accounts or without alt accounts to help you get your gems and your rerolls. As many of you know, this strategy has been nerfed numerous amounts of times. The devs have tried to stop all of the macroing pretty much, but I have found another way. I'm sure somebody else has already done this too. I just figured out a way to do it, and I thought I'd share it here. I would have posted this earlier, but I was out of town pretty much until yesterday, and I just figured out how to do it yesterday. I want to make sure it worked, and now I'm here recording it and then posting it. So anyway, I'll be using 4 accounts. So I've got my main account on the top left, and then my 4 accounts here. So I'm gonna go ahead and reset my main account. So now they all are spawned in like this. And on each one, I'm just going to click off of this and keep the leaderboard open. I only do this because you really don't have to have that. You don't have to close it out when you're doing the tiny task, because you just have to move your character. That's it. So it's a lot easier to just record it like this without the whole pop-up. But when it plays it back, it runs perfectly fine. So on each account, I start by going all the way back and making sure I go left and then right and back, and then I follow the left side while also touching back and forward a little bit, and I run into this corner. I hold A and S and I'm in this corner, and I do that for each of these accounts because you could get stuck on the pole, so you just kind of go left, you kind of go right, and then you can go left the entire time while also clicking W and S to wiggle a little bit around some of the obstacles in the way. So just like this on each account. And then hold S and A when you get to this corner. There we go. And you want to make sure you hold it just for a couple more seconds, because your account could spawn pretty far to the right, which would not be good if you do not hold it the entire time. So as you see, all my alt accounts are now in this corner, and I'll take my main, bring it here, follow the ledge, and right here, I'm going to hold W and A and run into this leaderboard, and then hold W and get caught on this corner right here. Go ahead and do that with every other account. Get caught on the leaderboard. Just like this. There we go. So every account is now stuck on the leaderboard right here, and then you just take your main account, you click S, then D. Then, like the previous tiny task before this update, you would follow this white line, and then you'd hit A to line up here with the portal, and then just hit W and click A a little bit just to make sure you don't hold on to the pipe right there. And then you just click Windmill Village a little bit, infinite mode, and then confirm, and then go ahead and take all your alts, do the exact same thing, just like this, and make sure you don't get caught on this pipe right here. So you just gotta click A a little bit, and that's pretty much it. Follow the white line, A, here, tap A a little bit. This one's in. Now I bring them all to the leaderboard one at the start because of the timer here. If you get it fast enough with all your accounts in, it will pretty much never mess up. But if you're not fast enough and you try to do it from the start all the way to the portal, then you may not have enough time and it'll kind of mess up. So I try to get all of my accounts to that leaderboard spot first, and then I go to the story chambers. So from here, where I place around my body like this. I spam 1, 2, and 3 on my main account, spam around my body, and then spam in this bottom right corner, and then I cancel, and I do the exact same thing with all of my alts. Just like this, and I only have 1 mythic on each of my alts. You can get the Princess Warriors for like 10k, or like Evo, you can get them like 10k each, which is pretty cheap. Definitely worth it if you are going to tiny task, because you can get that in one night. So on one account, you can get that in one night on one account. So it's pretty worth it to get a mythic on each account if you can. You want to try to have it evoed, but if not, it might still work. I'm not totally sure. This tiny task only goes to 31, as most of them do now, because that seems to be the easiest one, because you will probably not die because of the lower wave requirement. So I'm going to take a second run through, of placing on all my accounts here. Now you want to make sure at the beginning that you place fast enough so that all of your accounts are able to place, like, I would say right before the enemies reach like this right here, because if you have like 3 accounts that are spawned bad and it's the last account that spawns like right here and you can't get it down in time, then that last account's pretty much worthless anyway. So you want to try to place as fast as possible on all accounts, so definitely don't like dilly-dally while trying to place on your main account. Try to spread it evenly and do it fast. Now I'm not sure if YouTube is going to let me put a download in the description, but if I can, I will put my Tiny Task recording into the description so that you can download it and use it yourself. It's not going to be this exact recording, it's one I recorded all the, like before, but yeah, it does more upgrading. Like, I'm not very precise with this. I'm a lot faster on the one that I actually recorded, but basically you just come around here and you just start upgrading. That's pretty much it. You upgrade, then you hit wave 32, and then you leave the game. That's pretty much it. But there is one thing that I will do specifically at wave 30 before we end here, so I will see you guys at wave 30. Okay, so I'm pretty much at wave 30, but there's one thing that you need to do on all your accounts before you leave. You need to don't click this, but I'm going to show you where you need to click after I hit this. So right here, right above your right shoulder, should be the back button. So if you happen to accidentally click this sell button, as you can tell, you're not able to leave the game. So you need to click this back button, which is right above your right shoulder on every single account. So kind of just spam on each account right above your right shoulder. Do this for a wave, maybe, and just don't upgrade anymore after that because you don't want to risk clicking the sell button again. Now you just wait. You could end it at wave 31. I typically end it at wave 32, but because I'm not recording right now, I'll end it at wave 31 when I get my gems and rerolls. I ended at 32 just in case, like I lag or something, and it just takes slightly longer, so it's what most people do, but if you want to, you could end on wave 31. I don't recommend it, but if you want it to go faster, I guess that is a way to do that. Anyway, let's pretend I just hit wave 32, and then I would click leave the game, leave game on all the accounts, and then before you end the recording, you need to click somewhere in this area, because if you happen to get a bad spawn on all of your accounts and you do die, then clicking somewhere in this area is the back to home button, or like back to hub. So just click here on every single account, kind of spam it a little bit, go side to side, go up and down. Make sure, I don't exactly know where it's at. If you do know where it's at, that good for you. You should probably like put tape over it or something, make a marker for it, but I kind of just spam like this. I click up to my main account, and then I would end the recording, and it would just keep replaying that, and that's pretty much it. I'll be using this until the next update, and I will be using this to get a Gojo, so I'm gonna go ahead and AFK every night, and then hopefully be able to buy a Gojo and do some rerolls on him. Hopefully that might be a video, I don't know, we'll see. I did summon, I did summon close to 200k for Gojo, but I obviously did not get him because I would have posted a video about it, but yeah. I'm also on floor 100 of Tower of Eternity, so I'll make a video about that real quick as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.